Hi everybody, Namaskar. This is Shyam Saran and you are watching Nirojji on Red Eyes Films. Today we are going to discuss about a new Ayurvedic medicine in tablet form called Chandraprabhavati. First, let us discuss about the name. Why it is called Chandraprabhavati? Actually, in Indian language, Chandra means moon. Prabha means luster or affected by the light of moon. So when Chandraprabhavati is made, all the ingredients are ground well and rolled into round shape of bati or gutika or batika or tablet, and it is dried under the light of moon during the night time. So the tablet is affected by the moonlight during night time, so the tablet is said to be Chandraprabhavati. It is a very important and essential tablets in Ayurveda. At first, let us discuss about all ingredients of Chandraprabhavati one by one. 3 grams of Ativisa, botanically called as Aconitum heterophyllum. 3 grams of dried ginger or sunthi, botanically called as Gingiva officinalis. 3 grams of Berylic myrobalan or Bibhitaki or Bahada, botanically called as Terminalia berylica. 3 grams of Chabulic myrobalan harira or Haritaki, botanically called as Terminalia cebula. 3 grams of giloy or Guduchi or botanically called as Tinosporia cordifolia. 3 grams of lead oat root or Chitrak mool. 3 grams of black pepper or kali mirch, botanically called as Piper nigrum. 3 grams of long pepper root and 3 grams of long pepper fruit called pipali. This is botanically called as Piper longum. 3 grams of Java long pepper fruit called Gajapepodi or botanically called as Piper Java fruit. 3 grams of Java long pepper called Chabya. Indian gooseberry fruits or called amla or botanically called as Imlica officinalis. 3 grams of false black pepper or bidanga or botanically called as Emilia rives. 3 grams of nut grass root or it is called Mustaka nagarmotha or motha, which is botanically called as Cyprus rotundus. 3 grams of camphor or it is called karpur or botanically called as Cinnamomum camphora. 3 grams of turmeric or haldi or it is botanically called as curcuma longa. 3 grams of coriander seeds, botanically known as Corindrum sativum. 3 grams of Himalayan cedar bark called Devdaru or botanically called as Cedrus Deodara. 3 grams of tree turmeric called as Berberis aristata. 3 grams of Bhuminimba or Nila bamboo, botanically called as Andrographis paniculata. 3 grams of sweet flag calamus or pacha, botanically called as Acurus calamus. Now it is the turn of 12 grams. All herbs or ingredients are mixed in the quantity of 12 grams. 12 grams of cinnamon, botanically called as Cinnamomum gelanicum. 3 with, botanically called as Operculina tarpectum. 12 grams of cardamom seed or which is called as Electaria cardamomum. Patra, botanically called as Cinnamomum tambumana or Bangsalachan, botanically called as Bambusa bambus. 12 grams of Dantimul, botanically called as Baliospermum montanum, with all ingredients. 96 grams of Combifera mucul called Suddha Gugul is added. Now let us discuss the minerals used in Chandraprabhavati. 3 grams of Swarnam Mokhik Bhasma, 3 grams of Hoderium vulgare salts or it is called as Javakhar salts or barley salts. 3 grams of Swarjika Khara salt or Saji Khara or Saji salt. 3 grams of Sandhar Lavan or rock salt. 3 grams of Savarchala salt or Savarchala Lavana or Sochal Lavan or Sochal salt is used, 3 gram of Vidas Lavana or Vida salt, 24 gram of iron flux or Loha Bhasm, 96 gram of Silajatu or Silajit or Asphaltum Panjabianum. All ingredients are ground finishingly very well and mixed together and formed into batika or bati or gutika or tablet form. Let us first take amla. Amla is a natural substance which reduces the harmful effect of body during stress. It calms the body temperature and reduces the fever in body. It scavens the singlet oxygen molecule in the body. It soothes stomach for digestion. It improves the water expulsions from the body in the form of urine. It helps to secrete the digestive juice and counter the indigestion. It reduces the total lipids in the body and maintains the good cholesterol. The next ingredient is sandalwood. Sandalwood reduces the viral growth in the body and counter the unusual infection in the body. Next, Daru. Daru Hridra also reduces the temperature in the body and pacify the fever. Next ingredient is Daru. Daru relieves the muscle spasm and pacify the pain in the body. Next is Gugul. Gugul suppresses the inflammation in the body and reduces the swelling anywhere in the body. It eliminates the excess gas in the GIT. Gugul stimulates the sweating or perspiration. Gugul can increase the urine output. Gugul also regulates the blood glucose levels and which is beneficial for diabetic patient. Next is camphor or karpur. Camphor avoids the sepsis by destroying the infectious microbes. Camphor also stimulates the erection. It stimulates the production of semen or male pattern sexual hormone which is beneficial for anyone's infertility or male pattern infertility. Next is Nagar Motha or Mustaka or nut grass. Nagar Motha kills the bacteria efficiently. Next is cinnamon. Cinnamon reduces the swelling after any injury. It is also employed to avoid sepsis by destroying the infectious microbes. It also improves the libido or sexual desire. It is also effective in reducing stomach or intestinal gases. It also improves urinal output. It also counters the fungal growth or it kills the growth of fungus. It eliminates the microbial pathogens or inhibits the microbial growth. Now it is barley salt. Barley salts always maintains one's blood sugar by checking its glucose level. It is beneficial for diabetic patient. It also reduces the blood pressures for a hypertensive patient, or it is beneficial for as well as blood sugars as well as hypertensive disorders. Now it is the turn of bamboo. Bamboo prevents pregnancy or during any sickness of a person. It is said to be a contraceptive drugs. Next is Loha Bhasma. Loha Bhasma is beneficial for anemic patient which increases the production of hemoglobin in one's blood level. Bhuinimba is also beneficial for diabetic patient which reduces the excess glucose level in anyone's blood. Now Terminalia cebula, Terminalia berylica and Imlica officinalis. In Indian name, these are called as Harida, Bahada and Amla, or Haritaki, Bibitaki and Amalaki. These are combinedly called as Trifada, and now I am discussing about the benefits of or its medicinal function. Trifada constricts the blood vessels and prevents the excessive blood flow out. Triphala also eliminates the excess production of gas in stomach and intestine. Triphala softens the stools in the digestive system and helps to eliminate ounce the feces and increases the bowel movement. Just like Triphala, another combination of three herbs. One is black pepper, pepper longum, long pepper, and gingiber officinalis or dried shunthi or dried ginger. Three. First one is black pepper, second is long pepper, and third one is ginger, or it is called dried shunthi or dried ginger. Combinedly, they are said to be Trikatu. Now, I am discussing about the Trikatu. Trikatu stimulates the digestive system and help to secretes digestive juice and make bowel system to easily eliminate out the feces. Trikatu improves the appetite of a patient. Next is Shilajit. Shilajit regularizes the overall body function. It reduces the inflammation in the body, eliminate and reduces the excessive swelling in the body. Shilajit also heightens the sexual desire, or it is said to be it increases the libido. Shilajit also regulates the blood glucose level, and which is beneficial for diabetic patient. Next is Vacha. Vacha expels out the bacteria or parasites or worms unusually growing in the digestive tract. It also reduces the muscle spasms and pain. Vacha is used to calm down the excitation of nervous system. So these are the function of some basic ingredients used in Chandraprabha Boti, which I discussed individually of each ingredients. Now let us discuss about the complete Chandraprabha Boti and its function. So friends, this is Chandraprabha Boti. This is the Chandraprabha Boti of Baidyanath brand. Its cost is about 128 rupees in India from Mayurbhanj. This is just like diesel Chandraprabha Boti. You see, this is in Gutika. This is it is tablets, or in Ayurvedic language it is called Gutika, Boti, Batika, or Gutti or Bati. These are the Gutika. Okay, and this is Chandraprabha Boti. And let's discuss about the some about its function, benefits, and some properties of Chandraprabha Boti. Okay, Chandraprabha Boti possesses multiple function in human body. It is used in all kidney-related disorders, kidney problems, and bladder-related disorders, as well as UTI problems in male and female. Used in UTI-related problem for both male and female pattern. Used for pancreas-related disorders. Used for bones and its joints, as well as thyroidal disorders or hormonal disorders. It is used in kidney stones and the urinal disorders for both urinal frequency and as well as urinal urgency. In both cases, one can use Chandraprabha Boti. It is also used in benign prostate or prostate enlargement. Chandraprabha Boti is used in male pattern infertility and impotency, as well as nightfall, diabetes, and dysmenorrhea, amenorrhea, oligomenorrhea. It is also used in PCOD problems. PCOD means polycystic ovarian diseases, PKD problems, polycystic kidney disease, as well as in anxiety and mental disorders like depressions, etc. Point should be noted that Chandraprabha Boti does not work alone with or all diseases which I discussed earlier. but it can be administered with all the diseases which I discussed. It will function with all the diseases I discussed, but it should be administered. It should be given to the patient with all the diseases I discussed along with their respective medicines. Let us discuss some properties of Chandraprabha Bhatti. Among them, Chandraprabha Bhatti has some properties. Among those properties, it is mild, laxative, anti-inflammatory properties, as well as this is anti-arthritic. It is also immunogogue, means it strengthens the female reproductive system. Chandraprabha Bhatti possesses the quality of hematinic and hematogenic, as Loha Bhasma or iron flux is used in it, since it lowers the uric acid by excreting out urine. So it can be, or it has the property or quality of anti-gout properties, analgesic, muscle relaxant, anti-helmintic, means it expel out the worm from intestine or minimize the intestinal worm, as well as it possesses mild hypertensive. Now it is the turn how it should be taken. Tablet of Chandraprabha Bhatti is taken with lukewarm water. The dosage should be maintained owing to the patient's age, severity, gender, as well as body weight, etc. Generally, adults should be given or administered 2 pills as single dose twice a day with lukewarm water, and the doses can be increased according to the severity of patient. But generally, it is taken 2 pills as a single dose for adult age. It is about side effect. Since maximum ingredients used in this Chandraprabha Bhatti are generally they are used in our day-to-day life in our kitchen. So I think there is very less or no side effect as my experience, but it may reduce blood pressure of a hypertensive patient. But some people it may increase the blood pressure, as the different type of salts are used in this Bhattika. So this may differ from person to person. But point should be noted that self-medication with any medicines is not good. It should be administered strictly under the supervision of qualified health professionalist. So never substitute your doctor, and you should consult your doctor before using this. I have no intention to hurt any of your health. So I hope so. So it is all about Chandraprabha Bhatti, and now time is up.